If you're still using OpenClaw or Agent browser for your browser automations, then you're just burning through the API tokens for no reason. I just found a 3000-line Python script that runs entirely on your local system, which totally destroys massive AI models at browser automations. Let's see how. Most of just build AI agent and force them to reread the screen and guess the next word every time we run the script. This makes big frameworks incredibly slow and incredibly expensive as they use tokens every time you run them. Meanwhile, a new tiny framework called GenericAgent has just launched. Its core is just 3k lines of code and it uses 6 times fewer tokens while keeping 100% success rate. Today, using this tool, I'm going to build this self-evolving web UI filler which automatically fills website after learning how you are filling the information and then self-creating a code that can run instantly every time you open that website. So first of all, let's look at the tool in detail. The main feature of this tool is that it is a minimal self-evolving autonomous agent framework, which means it has just 3k lines of code and it can self-learn and code by itself with an automatic framework. It has 9 tools integrated with it and just a 100-line agentic loop with which we can just use any LLM that we want and take total control over our local computer. So we can cover browser, terminal, file system, keyboard, mouse, screen vision and mobile devices automatically. So every time this agent solves a new task, it will create a direct skill by a process which it calls crystallization, and longer we are using this, the bigger our skill tree will grow, but the base code would be taken from the 3k lines of the core code itself. So the core features of this is self-evolving, so it automatically crystallizes each task into a skill. The more usage will build our personal skill tree. Then there is a minimal architecture, so there are just 3k lines of code, and agentic loop is also just 100 lines, so there are no complex architectures and there is complete transparency, so you know what exactly is being done by this agent code. Next is a strong execution, so it can inject into a real browser and its tool system can take direct control of our entire system. Then there is high compatibility. It supports Claude, Gemini, Kimi, Minimax and any other major model, and it has cross-platform capability as well. Then it is also token efficient, so it just uses 30k context window, whereas other tools like OpenClaw easily use 200k to 1 million tokens in every task. It has a layered memory system which ensures that the right knowledge is always in the scope of the current execution. So as we are giving just the right knowledge that is required for the current task, there will be less noise as there will be less context given to the AI model. So the mechanism of self-evaluation is that whenever you create a new task, the automation exploration will start. It will write the dependencies, write scripts, debug and verify. Then it will crystallize that execution path into a skill. That skill will be returned to the memory layer, and whenever you use a similar task, it will directly recall that memory layer. So just an example, that read my WeChat messages. For the first time, agent will install the dependencies, reverse the database, write, read script and save the skill. And next time when you run it, it will just be a one-line run. So it will be faster and also use less tokens as well. So let's say if you're doing some food delivery order or doing some stock screening, doing some web exploration, expense tracking, all these things are quite repetitive in nature. So once you do them, the generic agent will remember how you did it. So next time it can automatically do all those tasks for you. And the installation steps are also very easy. We just need to use the git clone command, install Streamlit for the UI and PyWebView for the web integration. Then we can fill in our LLM API key if you're using some API, or I'm going to use some local AI models, and then just launch the PyWeb tool. So no Docker, no virtual machines, just a clean, fast Python script that gets the job done without complaining or getting timed out. The absolute best feature of this generic agent is its skill tree mechanism, which is honestly the smartest thing that is built in AI this year. So how does this skill tree actually work? So these skills are actually stored as structured Python or Markdown artifacts on our own hard disk, and each file includes a trigger description. So when to trigger that skill according to the task, then the required inputs for that skill, a reusable script, and the expected outputs of the skill. So as these are just plain files, we can edit them by hand, share them, or commit them to a GitHub repository. So whenever you give it a brand new task, the agent will explore the browser, use LLM to figure out all the steps for execution, and then finishes the job. But once it succeeds, it writes a perfect Python script for all those exact steps and saves it to our own hard disk. So next time whenever we run a similar or a same exact task, it will completely ignore our LLM and directly refer to that skill file. So it will take exactly 0 tokens and it will execute very fast as well. It is just like teaching a new employee a task once and then they can automate their own job, so then they don't need to ask you for anything. Now we are going to build the project. I'm going to use Google Antigravity as my Python ID. If you don't have it installed, just go to antigravity.google/download, click on the download button, and then according to your platform, you can download the installer. Next, for running the local LLM models, we are going to use Ollama. So again, if you don't have it installed, just go to ollama.com/download, and according to your platform, download the installer. For my local model, I'm going to use the Gamma 4, which is recently released by Google DeepMind. This model excels in reasoning, agentic workflows, coding, and multimodal understanding, which is crucial for our task because the agent will have to read the entire web browser pages. This model also has variants basis the parameters, so it has 2 billion, 4 billion, 26 billion, and 31 billion parameter models. So if you have an everyday PC, then you can just install the 2 billion parameter model. Just scroll down below and select the E2B version, then copy this query. Next, I'm going to go to my Antigravity and paste the same query here. Just press enter, and it will install the Gamma 4 E2B model in our system. Next, I'm going to create a no-think version of this Gamma 4 E2B model, which will just disable its sync tags just to get faster responses from it for this demo. So you just need to create a model file, then you need to specify the base model, which is Gamma 4 E2B, and then you can add any system instructions that you want. Let's say I'm writing that you are an expert direct assistant, you must provide the final answers immediately. Do not use think tags, do not output internal reasoning, and do not brainstorm before answering. Just only output the final response. So whenever this custom model is run, it will first look at the system instructions, disable its thinking parameters, and get only the final responses. Next, using this model file, I'm going to create a custom model in Ollama. So you just need to use this query that Ollama create, then you need to give your new model name. Then we are just saying it that you should create a new model from this model file. So there will be a new custom model registered with this model name. So just press enter. Then you can also check whether this model is successfully registered. Just type Ollama list and press enter. So now here I see that Gamma 4 Nothing latest is registered in my Ollama directory. So now we are ready to build our project. So the overall flow for the project would be in the first run, it will refer to the Ollama model. So the generic agent don't know the steps for the first run. So it will first ask the Ollama agent for the initial steps. I'm going to use the Gamma 4 Nothing model that I've just created. Then using the Selenium library from Python, we are going to interact with our web browser. We are going to fill a dummy form in a dummy website. Then we are going to post a tweet using that same form. And then all those steps will be saved as a skill by the GenericAgent tool. So in the later runs, whenever the skill file is found, it will directly execute the commands in the skill file. Then the tweet will be posted and there will be 0 LLM tokens used. So in the project, we will have a GenericAgent folder which will have all the GenericAgent files which we will be installing from the GitHub repository. It will also have a MyKey file which will have the Ollama parameters. So we just need to give the local URL which Ollama refers here, our model name, how many tries it has to do, after how much time it will give a timeout error, and how much time it will wait for the reading. So these general parameters you can just set and make a mykey.py file here. Next would be a dummy site folder which will have just the HTML and CSS pages for a dummy website that I have just built. It will just have an HTML file which will define the front end of our website, then server.py for the back end of the website, and then some static styling parameters from the CSS file. Then we'll have a skills subfolder which will create all the skills files that are built by the GenericAgent tool. Finally, the agent filler would be our main entry point for the entire project and readme file for all these step-by-step instructions. So the technical stack that we are using is the GenericAgent tool, the Gamma 4 model as our local LLM, Ollama API to run that local model. Then for browser automations, we are going to use a Python libraries called Selenium and WebDriver Manager. To create our dummy site, we are going to use Flask for backend and HTML CSS for the front end. And for styling of the website, we are just going to use some font libraries. Then let's go to the agent filler py file which will have the main entry point for our project. First, we are going to install all the libraries. Then we are going to define the site URL which we are dummy creating. Then the skills directory and the skills files that we will create when the GenericAgent will be run first time. Then for Ollama, we are defining the URL and the base model that we are going to use. Then we are just giving the agent name, that is GenericAgent, and some biographic for that, which is self-evolving AI, only 3k line seed and still regrowing features. Then just for printing in the console, we are just going to define some functions which will first clean the text using this sanitize text function, which will only take the alphanumeric characters because we are checking the order of that character, and then we are just saying that it should be less than 128, which is just the alphanumeric range. Then for printing banners in the console, we are defining this banner function which will print a message in a nice formatted manner. Next, we are going to check existing skill if the skill already exists or not. So we are just going to check if the file exists for the skill file parameter that we have defined above. Next, we will run the existing skill if it has found. We are just going to print a banner that skill has found, and running the crystallized skill, there will be no LLM call. Then we are going to print the skill file location. We are going to open the skill file and execute the command that is present in the skill file. Finally, we are checking how much time was used to run the commands from this skill file and then printing that the skill has completed in this time. But if the skill is not found, we are going to generate the tweet from the Ollama model. So we are just going to build a prompt that you are a generic agent, a self-evolving AI agent. Just write a one-shot tweet under 240 characters about how you just autonomously filled a web using a dummy Twitter X site for the first time. Be enthusiastic, use 1 or 2 emojis, mention self-evolving and skill tree, and return only the tweet text, no quotes and no preamble. So this is a standard prompt that you should give to any AI. First, you need to define what is the role of that AI. Then you need to define the objective of that AI. Then some general instructions that you want in the output format, that we want it enthusiastic as tone. And finally, what is the strict output format, just to return the tweet text, no quotes and no preamble. Next, we are going to use the Ollama model, and as a user role, because this is a user query, I'm going to give the prompt that we have built. Then we are finally getting the response from the Ollama model, converting that response to a JSON file, extracting the tweet text from the best response that is given by the Ollama model, and we are also checking here what is the elapsed time when the Ollama model is used. Next function will use the Selenium tool from Python to fill the tweet in the browser. So we are going to import all the libraries that are needed from the Selenium tool. We are going to get the site URL from the Selenium website. First, we are going to fill the profile name, which would be our agent name. Next, we are going to fill the profile bio, which would be the agent bio that we have defined above. Next, we will fill the tweet box. So in each of these sections, we are going to find the relevant element that we are going to fill in our website. Then we are going to use the variables that we have defined above. For example, tweet text was coming from Ollama model, which we are going to use here. We are just going to clean the text, and then we are going to fill the tweet in the relevant element of the tweet box. Then we are going to click the post button. So we are going to find the post button by ID and then just use the .click command. Then we are going to also verify whether the tweet appeared in the feed. We are going to find the element of the tweet feed. We are going to check if the agent name is in the feed or the tweet text text is in the feed. If it is success, then we are just going to say that browser success, the tweet is verified in the feed. Otherwise, we are going to say that could not confirm tweet in feed, proceed anyway. In case of any error, we are just going to print that this is the error that we found, so the script doesn't halt. Final function would be the main execution from the generic agent, which is to crystallize a skill. So we are going to define this crystallize skill function. We are going to use the tweet text that is generated by the local LLM, the agent name and the agent bio, and that entire code will be saved in the skill file that we have kept as the name above. Lastly, in the main function, we are just going to call all the functions. First, we are going to check if the skill exists or not. If it exists, then we are just going to run the existing skill. Else, we are going to generate the tweet using Ollama, fill the form using Selenium using the tweet text, agent name and agent bio. If we are able to successfully fill the tweet, we are going to crystallize it as a skill, and we will check how much time was taken overall. At the end, when the file is called, we are just going to call the main function that we have defined above. So now we will just run our entire project. First, we have to start the dummy website that we have created. So you can use this command, which is python dummy site /server.py. Server.py has the main backend server of our website. We are just going to run this command. So now our site is running on all addresses. This is our URL of the site. Next, open a new terminal and then just call our agentfiller.py, which will fill in the information on our website. So first, I'm going to open this website on my browser. So you see, this is just a dummy X website which has some of home, explore, notification, profile menus. If I click on any of them, this will not work because this is just a dummy site. This will have fields for the name, bio, and what is your tweet, and a post button, and some dummy trending topics as well. So next, I'm going to use my agentfiller.py file and run it. So now our generic agent has started. This is the main site. This is the model that we are using, and the skills will be saved in this folder. Right now, there is no skill found, so it will explore using the Ollama tool and the Selenium to fill in the browser. So first of all, it is calling the Gamma 4 Nothing latest model and generating a tweet for filling. So now this response is generated, and you are seeing that it is getting filled in the Twitter website that we have built, and it automatically filled and automatically closed it as well. I did not do anything, and we are seeing here as well that the response was generated in 39 seconds. This is output of the tweet that is generated, which is milestone unlocked. I just autonomously filled out a web form using a dummy X Twitter site for the first time. The self-evolving skill tree is officially taking flight. So this is a tweet generated by the local Ollama model. Next, it launched the Chrome using this localhost URL. It filled the profile name, it filled the profile bio, filled the tweet box, and clicked on the post button. Finally, it is saying that the tweet is verified in the feed because the tweet was already there in the feed that it checked. Next is the generic agent step for crystallizing all these steps as a skill. So it has created a new file which is filltweet.py in the same skills folder. So if I check the skills folder, I will see this filltweet.py is generated here, which was not there previously, and it is saying that the next run will skip Ollama entirely using this script, and estimated speed up is around 10 to 40x faster. So currently all the steps were done in 57 seconds. Now let us try to run this Python file again and see how much time will be taken. So I'm going to run this Python agentfiller.py again and press enter. Now you see the skill as found by the generic agent tool. It is running the crystallized skill. There is no LLM call. The file used for the skill is the skills/filltweet.py. So now you see our task is now executed using the skill file that we have created, and the tweet is posted as generic agent. And now the entire task was done in 14 seconds only, which is a significant improvement over the 57 seconds that was earlier taken. And if we check our browser as well, you'll see that a new tweet is now registered using the same generic agent username. So this was the first tweet at 4:15, and this is the next tweeter. So if next you can also check this filltweet.py file. It is created by the generic agent crystallized skill. There is auto-generated, created on this time. This is the task that it was executing, and this is the status of the task. Next, it is also given some description that this skill was crystallized from a successful first run exploration. On subsequent runs, this script is executed directly. So there are no LLM calls, no reasoning, just fast deterministic execution. And next, all the steps that we have executed in the first run are saved in this py file. So next, you can manually change this file as well, whether you want to change some skill manually, or you can just use some new task and the new skills will be created automatically by the generic agent. So this is how you scale browser AI automations without going bankrupt or paying heavy API costs. So what can we actually use this project for? The biggest opportunity right now is in the lead generation and LinkedIn post space. So instead of manually filling out hundreds of outreach emails or forms, you can teach this agent the path once and it will automate it forever. So if you're tired of doing repetitive job search applications, let the agent crystallize a skill for the application portal that you frequently use. Or you can even generate long form text generated by a local LLM model and use this agent to post multiple postings on social media or job related websites. So you don't have to use rigid SaaS automation softwares, and you can build a flexible self-updating web automation agent right on your own machine. And we have also just scratched the surface today. If you look at the main website of GenericAgent, it also has cron job automation configuration, so you can get these skills to run every morning automatically without any human intervention. You can also integrate it with your Android devices using the mobile devices ADB integration, meaning your agent can learn to swipe and tap through your mobile devices also. So just to do a recap, we have used the GenericAgent tool and built our self-evolving web UI filler that can write its own code, run offline completely using the Ollama models, and completely eliminate the usage of any API tokens. If you want to pull this project and try it yourself, I put all the code and the README file in the description and the pinned comment below. Just follow along the steps in the README file and start building this project immediately. Let me know know in the comments by using hashtag suggestion if you want me to build any such local AI automations, and follow the channel for more such AI builds, updates and workflows.